us on the Newshour debate tonight on whether Sachin Tendulkar has done the right thing or the wrong thing. And I think this panel will take straight positions. My first question is to Kishore Bhimani. What do you think of what Sachin Tendulkar had done? Did he really need to join parliament? That too appointed by a government push? Did he need to do that? Why has he done this?
The answer is very clearly no.
Yeah.
He need not have done it. He should not have done it. The point is, he's an eminent person, a great ambassador, a great sportsman, a tremendous individual. But if he has joined on a political ticket, any kind of political ticket, it is not a very good idea. If in Rajya Sabha, his role will be to try and bring up the certain issues that go about with sport, with poor sportsmen, things like that, that's fine. But entering the world of real politics, entering the world of the cut and throw thrust of politics for a gentleman like Tendulkar, no way.
Derek O'Brien, no way, says Kishore Bhimani. Why did he need to do this? Most people are asking.
Or no, just like Kishore Bhimani is entitled to his opinion, as a former cricket commentator who is a dear friend, he is entitled to his opinion, and if he was maybe given the Rajya Sabha seat, he would not have taken it. Sachin was given Sachin's appointment firstly is one of the 12 which are made by the President of India, 1947, even when Pandit Nehru made that famous speech on these appointments. He did say that people from the world of science, and it's even the constitution, people who've excelled in the world of science, art, culture, and in any other field, they've reached a certain pinnacle of excellence. For the moment, he has not joined politics. It's a nominated seat. However, there are 12 nominated seats in the Rajya Sabha. But that does not mean even 1 year, 2 years, 3 years down the line, if he wants to join politics, what's the big deal? I mean, everyone has to be... I was quizzing for so many years. By personal choice, I wanted to do quizzing and politics.
No, 1 second. There's a difference, Derek. There's a difference.
Yes.
There is a big difference. You're not playing against New Zealand, India and Australia, are you?
Between Tendulkar... Arnab...
No, are you playing against England, New Zealand and Australia? Are you playing for the Mumbai Indians?
Arnab, I have a point of view. Can I?
Arnab, hear me out.
No, there has to be some dedication to the job. I don't think that's a you hardly have the time.
As far as I know,
yes.
1 second. I think, firstly, this is a new idea, because I was looking at some history today. From 1947 to now, this is the first time, the little research I've done, no active sports person has been nominated to the Rajya Sabha, means active. Otherwise, so this is the first time. It's a new idea, Arnab. It's a new idea. It's a different idea. I don't think we should prejudge. And if Tendulkar, Mr. Sachin Tendulkar, after 1 year or within 6 months, the rule says within 6 months. If within 6 months he decides to join a party, Baba, that's his call, that's his right. Why are we prejudging?
No, not at all.
In this day of...
Not at all. Nobody's prejudging. The question tonight is not as much whether he had the technical right to do so. But did Sachin Tendulkar need to join politics? I'm aware of what you're saying. I'm aware that Dara Singh as a wrestler was also...
Why are you saying he's joined politics? Or no, why are you flashing on your channel that he's joined politics?
Right.
Has he joined the political party? To my knowledge,
who's pushed him?
The political party.
Who's made him Rajya Sabha MP?
Sorry?
Who's made him Rajya Sabha MP?
Arnab, listen. Who is entering the government through the president has nominated him. Arnab, let's celebrate a new idea. Don't look cynically at every new idea. Arnab, be happy. Arnab, please.
Yeah, very happy. Now, question. Shailendra wanted to come in here. Shailendra, come in.
Now, Derek, I just have a small point of view, and I think obviously all of us have mixed emotions.
Absolutely.
The people who are for it obviously are celebrating, and so are we, actually, to be honest. But I have a very strong opinion, and I may be wrong with the statistics here, but if you've got 50 odd sporting federations, 49 are run by politicians, and that's quite an interesting statistic for a country that's got the youngest population in the world. Now, 49 odd politicians run sporting federations, and now we've got athletes into the Rajya Sabha. I mean, how does it make sense, for God's sake? Shouldn't athletes be in the business of athletes, possibly run and administer sort of sports, and politicians stay in the domain of politics, for God's sake? And is Sachin, in all honesty, I know Sachin really well. We have seen what he's done in his cricketing career. He's a fantastic athlete on his own. But whenever he's got the opportunity for leadership, he's backed out. He even retired from in a current series as a captaincy. He backed out. Now, does he really think he's going to have a voice in Rajya Sabha, or would Sachin would be a huge asset if he administered either cricket or any other sport he adopted post his his term playing? So I think he would be a fantastic resource somewhere else. And maybe this could be possibly our number glamour quotient. But does really politics need brand ambassadors?
Glamour quotient. Does politics need the glamour quotient? Anupam Kher, ball in your court.
No, I think we all know that Sachin is not a brash person. He's not impulsive. He does not take decisions on a whim. So if he has taken decision, I'm sure he's thought about all those things. I think we keep talking about let's good people come into the politics for the time being. Suppose we presume that he is joining politics, being in Rajya Sabha is obviously that. But let's say that maybe he's a voice of nation and he will talk about something, and I don't think we need to be cynical about it. I don't think we need to take it negatively. I think he's smart enough to sort of not do things unless he does not become a tool of any political party, and if he remains an individual, he can do lots of things. But the point is,
no, when you're a nominated, I'm just checking it, I'm checking the facts here. When you're a nominated member of the Rajya Sabha, you have to vote with the government, right? You have to vote with the Congress. In this case,
no, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
No, under Article 80.
But that's all right. Give me one example in the last 10 years when a government appointed member of parliament, a Congress appointed member of parliament has voted against. Has Javed Akhtar voted against the government?
No, I would not be able to give you a
Mani Shankar Ayyar has voted against the government.
The critical point.
The fact is that he has always carried an apolitical image. And you become, you're not a Congress MP, but you'll be perceived to be a Congress inclined member of parliament. There is a political,
The constitution gives the member 6 months to make up his mind on that particular aspect. But I think the fundamental point, Arnab, is that today he is not.
So he has to take a political line after 6 months.
He doesn't have to.
He has to choose.
Whether
he has
it's an MF Hussain, whether it's an MF Hussain, Lata Mangeshkar, whether it was one of our Abu Abraham, anybody that you can think about, they came in because the constitution says that the president can appoint 12 people who are distinguished and bring a certain character and caliber to
so it's only symbolic.
It doesn't, it's not necessarily symbolic because the person concerned can actually make a meaningful contribution. I'll give you one example where I think Tendulkar ought to make an impact, and that is this big bill that we have debated very often on your channel, the National Sports Development Bill, where you have found politicians, conventional politicians that Shailendra was talking about, who dominate federations and don't give sports people a chance. Now Tendulkar, who's traditionally shied away from leadership and who's actually who quit Indian captaincy, actually can become the big voice. So a lot of people like us have criticized Tendulkar in the past for not taking on BCCI because he's the only person who can
you think he'll do all that now?
No, I do believe that
he'll take on the BCCI, he'll take on the federations, he'll be the independent voice of the sport. Murad Ali Khan, Sanjay Jha is raising the hopes here tonight. Let's hear from Murad Ali Khan. Murad Ali Khan, Sanjay Jha's argument is that Sachin Tendulkar will go there and he will change everything that is rotten about the sports administration, that as a nominated member of parliament in the company of people like in the past Mrinal Sen, Shyam Benegal, Lata Mangeshkar, Dara Singh, MF Hussain, Khushwant Singh, Pandit Ravi Shankar.
I hope that is true and that will take effect. But the fact remains that today it's a matter of pride for any sports person that he has been selected to be in the Rajya Sabha. At the same time, I think the timing of such a decision is not right. There is a lot of cricket which is there in Sachin still, and he is still playing very well. And if you'll recall the time when he was given the Indian captaincy, the only reason why he came out of captaincy was because it was distracting his game. And is there a possibility that while all these politics goes on and he sits in Rajya Sabha, he'll be able to concentrate on his game?
But Murad, I don't think Tendulkar has got 6 years of cricket left in him. But he does have an opportunity in this new role to be able to deliver something. And why are we being so presumptuous and prejudging Tendulkar's ability?
Let's get Arun Lal in. Let's get Arun Lal in.
Not prejudging.
Arun Lal is for.
Let me complete what I said.
Arun Lal is for. Okay, Murad, complete your point. Then I go to Arun Lal. This debate is very interesting. Yes.
Tendulkar did not need any support of any party to get into the parliament. If tomorrow he decided to go to the parliament,
how do you assume
that? As an independent candidate.
But of course you do.
He had the support.
No, one second. But of course you do.
The constitution actually says that the reason why people are nominated is because the said people may not be able to contest an election and come to parliament.
I get Arun Lalia. What was the hurry for Sachin Tendulkar to get into parliament? Maybe the government can say it's a big coup. We got Sachin Tendulkar. It's a big coup therefore. But what is it? Why Sachin Tendulkar? What is in it for Sachin Tendulkar?
The government's, agenda or their point of view is irrelevant here. I think if Sachin Tendulkar, himself he feels that maybe he himself is feeling that he's at the end of his career as a cricketer. He's not going to be there for very long, and as it is, he's picking and choosing. I don't think he's going to be there playing one-day cricket anymore.
No, Arun.
Or not the
Arun, you're a cricket professional. Sachin Tendulkar is a cricket professional on whom a price is put at an IPL auction. Right? So, let's talk, we're talking about a member of parliament here.
Yeah, so what? Listen, anybody you go,
He gets traded.
anybody you go,
You get traded in an IPL auction.
So Bollywood actor gets paid commercial fees.
I'm only asking that.
When anybody joins the Rajya Sabha, he doesn't give up everything he's doing in life.
Roshan Abbas.
He's actually coming into the Rajya Sabha because of what he's achieved in life.
Correct.
He's really got a lot of what we want to see in our politicians.
Truly, he has the right to.
There's so much of us saying that good men are not joining politics. Good men are not joining politics. Here's a good man coming and joining politics. Even I'm saying, forget about this. Forget about him being nominated. I'll be even more thrilled if he joins politics actively and in the rest of his life devotes to it, because we really need people of integrity.
I just have a small point. But then you must either join. Let's get Roshan Abbas in. Let Roshan Abbas, and then I'm opening this up to debate.
Let me talk. Can I just say something?
Yes.
Say something, Arnab.
Arnab, there are
Shailendra mentioned that something about core competence, and a person is not maybe not suited for what he is. Listen. Politicians don't do courses and come in.
Right.
When you're not born a politician, you come into because you want to serve the nation.
I don't know if you're answer this question.
You're whoever.
I want to make a point here.
Today somebody.
Sure.
As an achiever who comes in, Shailendra, I welcome it.
I totally agree.
Tomorrow, any successful person comes in, I think he's got the credentials to serve the nation.
Yeah, but I have a point, Arun, and I hope you understand this perspective. What I'm trying to say is that we're a single sport nation in 1.3 billion people. For God's sake, we don't understand the potential of how sporting this country can be. But if continuously athletes are ignored from administration and athletes also find shortcuts, either in politics or doing other objectives other than actually running sports in this country, you're not going to be a sporting nation. And my point is that Sachin's talent, Sachin is a single-minded person. He's an athlete who stuck to his task and achieved huge applause for India.
I'm opening
but
this
what
up.
my point, Arun, is if Sachin's talent at this stage of retirement could be actually used in taking sports forward, maybe cricket itself, he would be a far better suited candidate there than in the parliament for sure.
I think a lot of the reactions to Sachin Tendulkar, a lot of the reactions as I go to Roshan Abbas, a lot of the reactions to Sachin Tendulkar is not, does he have a right to join politics?
Well, that's not the
question, the way, kind of reactions of Sachin Tendulkar fans is, did he need to join politics and did he need to join politics now? Roshan.
Yes.
Roshan.
Arnab, honestly, my big issue is the